What's up, guys? This is Kalo, and normally I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, but welcome back to another episode of Community Kitchen, where we're cooking up the latest and greatest gaming news headlines. And who better to join me today than Aiden? Why don't you say what's up?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game Sandwich. We're like a good plumber. We like leaks so we can patch them.
Ooh,
I don't I
okay.
don't know where I was going with that. I just thought it sounded good.
Plumbers is a
But
different company, but before we talk about other companies, we'd like to say thank you to anybody and everybody who's liking these videos, subscribing to Game Sandwich, and if you haven't done that, do that and join our community Discord. The links to that is in the video description down below. Now, for today, grain of salt with everything we talk about because the rumor mill has been treating us well. There has been a report by Insider Gaming that claimed that PlayStation has a State of Play event scheduled for the end of September, where Marvel's The Wolverine is almost certainly going to be a part of that event. Now, there's been another development here where Nate the Hate is now claiming that next week, this is the week of September 16th, that, hey, next week, anytime, we could be expecting a State of Play. I've been critical on
I have
PlayStation.
a quick question. Today is September 16th. You said that it is the week of September 16th?
Yeah, like when we are
So it
making
is
this
this week.
video, whenever we're making
Okay.
this video, this is the week of
Got it.
September 16th, so it's going to be happening next week, to further clarify.
Okay.
I'm,
Wanted to make sure.
I'm lost in the
are on
weeds
top
with
of
that.
things.
But I want to first start this video off by saying I, above everybody else on this channel, have been very critical for PlayStation. And it comes out of a place of love. It comes out of a place of respect and just knowing ball, as the youth say, where PlayStation is the market.
Respect,
Yeah,
respect, he says to you Sony ponies.
yeah, respect. So I just know them as the market leader in gaming. I understand how great they have a bunch of these properties, blah, blah, blah. For every State of Play we've gotten, there's always been that remark of, okay, but where's insert game name here? And me personally, thinking about what lies ahead, all right, I'm going to assume that Ghost of Yotei shows up here. I'm going to assume, I would like to assume, Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet comes here. Like, this is where we get another trailer. You don't think so? I think it's far off, but
No.
I'm being hopeful. My point being, and now we're hearing about the Wolverine, which, thank God we're hearing about that game. This needs to be the State of Play where it's like, we aren't leaving with, oh, but where is this insert game title here? Like, we need to know what's happening after Ghost of Yotei. Like, I would even go as far to say we don't need to see it because we know it's coming in a couple of weeks now. So it's like, what are we doing after that? What is going on here? To touch on that Wolverine thing real quick, if I don't get, I would assume that's going to be a more cinematic-ish trailer, but I would like to see gameplay. I think that's more than expecting, especially if they're penning this in for 2026. I do think we get further details there and maybe a release window. There's also rumors compared to that a Venom spin-off game is still doing something. Oh, real quick.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's
That one. That's what I was going to talk about here is like that apparently from a user named Redacted Spider,
Ooh.
who is apparently a Marvel leaker. I don't know much about him. That's the first time I've heard his name. But according to him, Insomniac is going to be doing Wolverine and will also be doing Marvel's Venom. So like there's going to be a Venom game and Spider-Man 3, but Marvel's Venom and Spider-Man 3 are going to be apparently release titles for the PlayStation 6. So we're not seeing those. Maybe Wolverine, but just not Venom or Spider-Man.
They're all coming from Insomniac. So it's like, I don't think that studio is working on 3 separate games, let alone 2 of them are probably big games, being the Wolverine and Spider-Man 3. I can pen Venom in as like a Miles Morales sized game where it's like not too big. It's going to be like $40, $60, and it's a smaller experience. Pack that away. I would see Venom and Wolverine being shown here. Venom being teased, Wolverine full trailer, full everything, we know about it. Like that is what I see going on here. But what else? I hate to sound greedy and I hate to sound like, oh, that's not enough. But for PlayStation fans and someone who loves their IPs, what do we have going on for next year? I mean, Xbox has their stuff laid out. Nintendo has their stuff laid out fairly well. It's like, what are we doing now for PlayStation? What is, like, because we both agree, Intergalactic, what are we saying? 2027? Right? Like, for a release?
It's going to be on the PlayStation 6.
Oh.
That's just what I'm saying. Is it's going to be like 2028.
Okay, I'll ask you. Full disclosure here. Do we think Marathon shows up? Is it even worth wheeling that corpse out?
If you want my opinion on what's going to be shown at the State of Play, definitely Ghost of Yotei. I think it's the last chance for them to be showing off like gameplay and everything for it. They're going to be showing off something. Silent Hill F, I feel like, is going to be there.
Ooh, I forget.
Because it releases on the 25th. So I feel like that is, if they have the State of Play early in the week, they can definitely show Silent Hill F and be like, hey, here's a launch trailer for it.
Yeah.
You know, here's like an extended gameplay look. So bam, that way you really know what you're getting into. I want to say that they're going to show more off about Resident Evil.
Okay.
Just because Resident Evil and PlayStation go hand in hand. They really do. So I feel like they're going to be showing at least something off about Resident Evil 9 or Requiem, whatever you want to call it. And then I also feel like the Wolverine game's being shown. Okay. And then maybe they just tease Venom, but just by saying, hey, it's in development.
Yes. Yeah. I can see like a little teaser trailer. Like a little, like, oh, coming... whatever, like, and then it's like the symbiote takes over the screen, and then it's like Venom, whatever, Carnage, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think honestly, Spider-Man 3 and Venom are going to be one and the same. I think they're just going to be the same game. I don't think it's going to be two separate. It's probably going to be, oh, hey, they announced Spider-Man 3, and then boom, like Venom comes over the screen and goes, oh, Spider-Man Venom, like combined with it, you know, something that's like, oh, they're together in the third, like, in the third game or something. But oh well. And then Marathon wise, I think that they show just like a little trailer for Marathon. I don't think they go full breakdown or anything. I think they just go, hey, remember this game exists, you know, just like a little, hey, Marathon, person running, shooting, there you go, done. It gets like a little flash. Nobody will even pay it any mind.
That is the most interesting game to me, because it's like you didn't cancel it, you delayed it, you pushed it back a considerable amount. It's like you're around whenever it was supposed to release. I actually think it was supposed to release today, if I'm not mistaken, or something around today. And it's like you don't. I wouldn't wheel that corpse out until like November. I would not. I would leave it, let it bake, let them cook.
Yeah, I don't see that. Like I said, I don't see them showing off something like big about it. I see them showing off something very small that's just like a work is being done.
It's in the sizzle
and then
reel.
That's it.
Yeah, the sizzle reel at the end where it's like PlayStation games. Yeah. It's like, hold on, freeze frame.
Yeah.
Marathon right there.
Exactly. That's what I think is going on here. Now, I do want to say, I think that they do release like a hardware statement. Because like they typically they like to do like hardware statements at these too. And so like I'm gonna say that they finally like give us a glimpse of like what a PlayStation handheld will be.
Ooh.
I want them to just like not fully say, hey, this is the PlayStation handheld, but just say, hey, we're working on this in competition to what Xbox is doing.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the State of Play the bigger thing compared to the PlayStation Showcase? I know there's
PlayStation Showcase is the big one.
PlayStation Showcase is the big one. This is the little.
But the State of Play is like the little things, and like I don't know. Sometimes I've seen, like I said, they like to do hardware stuff at these sometimes. So like I'm hoping for like a little brief. Hey, here's what a handheld looks like. Here's like concept of it or something. Or hey, we're working on it. Something that says, hey, we're working to like compete with Microsoft on the Xbox, Asus
Hey.
Ally thing.
Oof. Hey, I welcome that, but outside of the world of games, which, I mean, I'll kind of bring up the game that was rumored a long time ago, a Metroidvania God of War game, where it's like, oh, you're playing as Kratos' brother, it's like a 2D thing, it's nothing, like, too big. I think that could be a nice little welcome surprise here. And in that same vein, not with games, but talking more about entertainment, a casting for the God of War TV show. Hey, give me that. Do something. Again, it's the conversation of state of play versus showcase. Where do you show that? I don't know. But in the vein of like, okay, you have Wolverine, that's a big game. You potentially show Venom here. You can afford to like push back other big game announcements for a TV show thing.
Yeah, I mean they could do that for sure. I I don't recall them ever doing TV show stuff at a state of play though.
They just randomly announce these things, right? Like it's just like, hey,
Yeah,
that's happening.
like I don't recall them ever pulling out like The Last of Us at one of these and being
Yeah.
like, "Hey, here you go." Speaking of that, does The Last of Us finally get like a third game or another re-release?
That's a showcase thing. That is 100% like whenever they announce the PS6, they're going to do The Last of Us Part 3. Mark my words.
Yeah.
It is happening there. Like we're
What?
we're way past that.
Yeah, I know that they're like they wouldn't do like The Last of Us 3 at it, but like what do you think the odds are that they just go, "Oh, Last of Us 2 remastered again" or something?
If you guys want to see a crash out, if that game ever gets re-released and we're doing a reactions to a state of play, you're going to want to
Kevin's just
join
gonna go catatonic at that point.
You're gonna want to
They're
join the
like,
community.
"Why?"
You're gonna want to join the community Discord because we do watch these things live together. You're gonna want to be there to witness that because Lord help anybody if that ever happens.
He's gonna be like tracking down the director of The Last of Us and just being like, "What is wrong with you?
Neil
Why?"
Druckmann, why are you doing this to me? I, it's, I'm not trying to put a lot of pressure on PlayStation, but at the same time, we're heading into the winter and like that brings the new year. You need to tell people like, hey, Ghost of Yote's coming up. We all know. Get everyone hyped for that. Throw out another trailer. Wolverine 2026. We don't know when in 2026. That could be late 2026. That could be I hope it's early because I just need that game. But again, this is where you forecast things. No matter how big or small, a tease,
Yeah.
a full trailer, do it here. Just
Oh,
tell
I
people.
fully expect there to be like smaller games being announced or like just like some teasers being shown for next year.
Yeah.
Because like this is their last play like state of play for the year, isn't it?
It depends.
Like
They can get feisty and be like, "Hey, October or
here's a
November."
December one or something.
But I highly doubt
But
that because that's Game Awards
yeah,
time. You can do something there or whatever.
exactly. Like they're gonna make the announcements, like the bigger announcements at the state of like at the not the state of play, the Game Awards. But like I fully see them doing this since it's their last like state of play for the year. I'm thinking they go, oh okay, well we need to show we need to show people that we have we're a competition. So like they're gonna be showing out like a bunch of smaller titles, a bunch of indie titles that they're gonna be doing for early next year and everything. They're gonna be showing off like I said, I think Resident Evil makes an appearance just because it's coming out early next year.
Yeah.
PlayStation and Capcom, they work well together. Feel like that's gonna happen. So there you go. Ghost of Yotei is guaranteed because it's coming out soon. And then, maybe Silent Hill F. There you go. We get Wolverine. We get an announcement that it's coming out in March of next year.
Hey,
Simple.
we would be so set. We would be so set if they're just like, "Hey, Wolverine, March 2026. Hey, let's go. Let's ride. Have fun with the rest of the showcase then." Because you are now leading the bait for PlayStation fans to be like, okay, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm buying PlayStation games. This is why I'm buying into the ecosystem. Just set us up nice. That's all I ask for. And then throw in God of War casting or a full trailer. That would be nice. But, whatever. Triple H as Kratos, calling it now, or Christopher Judge. I can't go either way, either one. But any final thoughts here for this state of play? Any wild predictions? Let's do something like that.
My wild prediction was already that they're going to be showing off of the handheld, or at least stating that it's in development. So there you go. That one's already wild. They're probably never going to. They're probably going to be like, oh, here's another like PlayStation 5 controller color or something. You know, it's going to be something stupid like that. But we'll see.
I couldn't do it if I make it through this state of play and they're just like Ghost of Yotei and new PlayStation 6 or PlayStation 5 controller colors, it's going down. But for my wild prediction for this state of play, I'm gonna push the narrative and keep it alive. We're gonna get a new Sly Cooper or Jack and Daxter game. Pushing that narrative. We're going for it.
Never happening.
We're doing it. We're doing it. My luck for gaming has been at an all-time high. I got XD Gale Darkness back. I got a brand new 3D Donkey Kong game. This is the last of the three. This is the last of the 3 Infinity Stones I need to be whole again. PlayStation, you can do it. That's all I'm saying.
No, not happening.
I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna clip this whenever they don't show it. I'm gonna clip this, but
just clip this part. Marvel Wolverine going to end up being March of 2026. There you go.
There it is.
Calling it now. Because Resident Evil is February. You need something for March. It's going to be March or April.
There we go. Well, this is where we're going to pass it off.
It also needs to come out before GTA 6. So there you go.
Can't forget about that game. Well, this is where we pass it off to you. What do you think goes down at this state of play if this thing ever happens? Knowing us, by the time we upload this video, they're going to make the announcement. So let us know your predictions for this state of play in the comments down below. Join our community Discord and talk about it more with us directly. And if you want more gaming content just like this, drop a like on this video, subscribe to Game Sandwich. And I've been Kalo, joined by Aiden, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Sony Ponies.
If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.